Hello, my dear Scorpio. How are you? I'm good. Yeah, my voice is sounding a little horsey just because it's early in the morning. I know people are always like, oh, you sounded tired. I'm like, it was in the morning. Scorpio, what's going on, boo-boo? Oh, okay. Judgment. All I hear is the Law and Order SVU gavel, gong gong, every time I pull that judgment card. Okay, all right. Double Taurus. Okay. Heartbreak, pain, third party. Trying to figure out how to get around it, how to get past it. And you know, I so want to retire that third party situation from the Three of Swords specifically. Let's move the narrative back over just into heartbreak, okay? Angel says someone is feeling brokenhearted. I feel like this is you, Scorpio. Two of Wands is my lovers in separation, trying to figure out the next path. Obviously, the judgment is what path do you need to take that's going to make you happy? 10 of Swords is feeling bottomed out. It's like, listen, does anybody see these damn swords are all up in my back and all along my spine? The Ten of Swords is also giving me the vibe too of you just have too much on your mind. With the Two of Cups here, yeah, this kind of looks like it could have to do with an intimate personal relationship. And the King of Pentacles, this is crazy as hell because my angels just said, how can you be the best that you could be, Scorpio? Okay, so I kind of feel like with the Two of Cups and my Mr. Mrs. Right card here with the King of Pentacles, it's almost like, you know, I want to connect with somebody who is balanced, stable, secure. What is the other word you guys are talking about? Trustworthy, integral. And with the Hierophant, that's institutional thinking. It's almost like, yeah, this is what I deserve. This is what I'm bringing to the table. This is what I know I want and need. You know what I kind of feel intuitively? I wonder if many of you are feeling heartbroken because you don't know if you'll ever achieve this, right? With the Hierophant is bishop, you know, priest, priestess, right? Or I should say priest because it is in the masculine. The high priestess is the feminine energy. But with the high priest, that represents religion, that represents wanting to get married. So it's almost like you just want to find your perfect person and just seal the deal. But with this Ten of Swords, it's like, yo, it's too hard. It's too controversial. Yeah, there's always the risk of getting your heart broken. But I feel like the universe is calling you down to the altar, Scorpio, and saying, listen, listen, figure it out. What you gonna do? You either gonna pull these swords, get your ass up, you know, relax, relate, release, and continue to work towards this. You know, there's happy and celebration. Or are you just gonna head towards heartbreak to an extent? To an extent, Scorpio, here come the call out, which most of you always head towards, right? Scorpio, you are a little masochistic where you have a very divine and unique relationship with pain, right? Because it's almost like you will inflict pain on yourself before allowing others to inflict pain on you. So I really feel like with this two here, when it comes to a relationship, the universe is saying, look now, if pain and heartbreak has to be inflicted, what you gonna do? You gonna do like you normally do and inflict it on yourself? Or you gonna pick yourself up, get back in this, and how about there's no pain inflicted at all? Ooh. I'm also hearing too, ooh, child, I need y'all to say that in a different way because I'm not saying that to Scorpio in that way. Okay, thank you. See how my angels are just they're quick. So what they're basically saying when it comes to pain and the infliction of pain, whether it's you inflicting it on yourself or your situation inflicting it on yourself, the universe is asking you to make a decision about why that has to be. Like, why does anybody have to inflict pain on anything? Right? Now, I understand we go through hardship, right? But when it comes to the owners of these swords in your heart, who are the owners of those swords, right? Because I have the Three of Swords here and the Three of Cups here. Are you the owner? Oh, hold on. Is your head the owner? Oh, moving on. Ain't nobody got time for this early, this deep knowledge this early, angels. Well, hello, God. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Okay. This is some sort of marriage, commitment, or relationship that's being brought to the altar today. Page of Wands. Five of Cups. Angels just said it's almost, I could hear you, Scorpio, saying every time I think I found what I wanted, it always winds up disappointing me, or something always goes wrong. Angels just said, welcome to life, right? Welcome to life. But I do kind of feel like, again, someone in this relationship is being put under the microscope to figure out who the owners are of these swords, right? Are they the same owners of these cups? Ooh, okay, she moving on. She gotta go. Oh, okay. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, all right. Somebody has to make the decision to listen. You know, maybe it's three of these swords that wind up over here. Queen of Swords, it's like, listen, all right, Paul, goddamn. I'm tired of you calling in sick to work all the time because you like, I'm sorry, boss, I can't get in because I got these swords in my back again. Right? Now, as funny as that is to me, I do kind of feel like somebody is using these 10 swords as an excuse. And the 10s in the tarot does represent completion. So it's almost like, Paul, get your ass up off the floor and bring your ass into work. Oh, I gotta go. I don't know who is being called out today. This is your lead energy. So right now, many of you are hurt. But I feel like the universe is saying, listen, Scorpio, listen, baby. Just like you're transformational, you could transform these three swords into these three swords. But baby, you got to want to do it. And that's a decision you're going to have to make. Ooh. Okay, I ain't even get to the bottom yet. I'm already shuffling the third row. Okay, so you got to make the decision on what means, what's valuable to you, how you're going to get to the mountaintop. Oh, Lord. Don't y'all bring Martin Luther King in here. The Judgment card with the Page of Wands is almost like it's that message. I feel like here comes a message from God, angels, universe in Judgment to basically say what you're going to do. Y'all know my Page of Wands. I have a love-hate relationship with my Page of Wands now. My Page of Wands presents as a liar, and my Page of Wands also presents as a trigger. Okay, so it's almost like what are these triggers? What's going on? How do we go from cups to swords? What causing you to be triggered? What is it that was said or is said, or are your hot buttons? Ooh, child, I got to go. It looks like, right? Because the Hierophant. And this is my God card, right? The Emperor, the ruler, okay? The ruler of your heart. That's you, right? But I also feel like the ruler of your destiny, Judgment, is God in the universe, okay? So I kind of feel like, number one, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, you have everything you need. You, your person, this is the power couple. It's like, no, you could do this. You can, easily, hands down. 3 times on Tuesday. But you got to get a control of those triggers, right? The way you speak to each other, the way you communicate. Disappointment. Again, pay attention. Notice 3 more cups. Not another 3, right? So the 3s that I just heard in this reading, 3 here, and the 3 cups here, has to do with interference, right? Because here we have two people, here we have two paths, right? What is that third influence, right? And angels are saying it's the triggers, it's communication, it's either how you perceive or how you speak, right? How you deliver the information or how you interpret, receive, and perceive the information, okay? Or communication. Now, Queen of Swords, y'all know that's Cut Master Flex. Zigga zigga, get your shit right. Again, that could be towards you or your person. Queen of Swords is cold, right? Because yeah, angels just said if she been stabbed in the back, stabbed in the heart, you damn right she gonna get cold, and she's gonna start to move towards perfection. But is that the problem? Now, angels are saying Scorpio is as close to perfection as perfection is, baby. And Scorpio is looking for equal and opposite perfection. And yes, I know what I'm saying. Trust me. It ain't too early. And it's almost like you're wanting to move towards balance. You know who you are. You know what you're bringing to the table. Maybe for some of you, you're messing with this Page of Wands when you need to be messing with this King of Pentacles. Ooh, woo. Got to be more careful. I do kind of feel like whatever this situation is, whatever decision you make, both paths lead to a positive outcome. Because angels said, look at the twos here, look at the twos here, and look at the twos here. So Six of Wands, moving away, shifting. Universe is, what is the word? The universe is requesting that you take a deeper dive, right? Get these 10 swords out. And when you get these 10 swords out, you let go of the past and move on. So I don't even think it has to do with a pathway. I really do feel like, and I'm getting chills. I'd be surprised if you can't see them on my hairy arms. The universe is really pretty much saying to you, this is not which path do I take in the future. This is, why am I standing so close to the past, right? I need to make a decision to go the fuck forward. Ooh, 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 ooh. I sound like Milli Vanilli now. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I gotta go. Okay, so yeah, this is a big fat Scorpio. Scorpio. Let go of the past. It's time. It's time. Whatever this past heartbreak is, betrayal, whatever that influence was, whatever that's always on your mind, that's hurting your heart before and ruining your connections or affecting your connections or coming in between your connections, right? Angels just said to me, and this is a powerful message. It's almost like the 2 cups here, right? Your past disappointment, hurt, pain, heartbreak is coming in between these 2 cups. And when it comes in between these 2 cups, the cups fall over and it leads to disappointment. Drop the mic. Hot diggity schmiggity. So here's the thing. Now that we know your past is affecting your current situation, the angels are like, well, you damn right you better not head towards the future because you just may be dragging the past with you. So now it will affect future situations, right? So judgment is like, listen, you got to get rid of one of those wands. You got to make a choice. Which one you going to choose? You going to keep still swimming in the disappointment of the past? You going to keep falling down and, being that eternal victim? Or are you going to boss the fuck up and get your shit right and move on? Ooh, I gotta go. Ooh, ooh. Y'all heard that New York accent? You going to boss up and get your shit right. Word. Because here's the thing. All paths forward, remember, choosing to stay close to the past, or are you going to move forward? All paths forward lead to connection and love and an open and active heart and the possibility of finding that true person. Right now, Scorpio, it's impossible for you to find that perfect person because of the thorns that are in your heart. Because of your past. All right, come on now. And angels are saying, listen, you know, Eight of Pentacles, I kind of feel like for a lot of you guys, right? Because the Hierophant is institutions, you know, big picture, you know what I mean? Tradition, the way things always are. I really do feel like your, not really process, but your MO, your way of operating, your way of moving through life, especially through your intimate relationships. Angel said earlier, are under a microscope. And the Eight of Pentacles is like, Scorpio, well, you are the forensic investigator, so get to work. All right, here we go. Girl, get this third row out so you can go and mind your business. And look at what fell on the floor. Good Lord, I already know it's the Wheel of Fortune. I just got to figure out how to pick it up. What I was going to say too was, yeah, your destiny. It's almost like if this is in your past, no wonder you keep manifesting it in your present and in your future. And again, if you continue or to allow things triggering or whatever to influence and break your heart and disappoint you because of past situations and the past this and the past that, then you're going to keep manifesting it, right? It's just going to keep going around, coming around. It's like, okay, Scorpio, what flavor of 3 do you want now? Angels also said too, for a lot of you, you transform 3 of Cups into 3 of Swords. Now, again, I don't know if this is you influencing that, but it just kind of feels like you are tired and sick of 3 cups going into 3 goddamn swords or 3 cups falling down, especially in your relationships. She preaching the date. I know that's right. Was there anything else? I feel like there was something else. Okay. All right. Mama and daddy. Childhood. Okay. Star card, healing. Star card with judgment. Divine intervention. The Hanged Man. You're stuck. Stuck like Chuck. Oh, thank you. That makes sense. So what I just heard, a lot of you don't know how to work your way out of this. You don't know how to fix this. It's like, okay, Alex, hold on, girl. If my mama left me outside of a fire station when I was younger, as in if my mama or daddy abandoned me when I was younger, how do I go back and be unabandoned, right? Because you can't not be left in front of the fire station. And I'm not laughing at the situation, but I'm laughing at, yeah, you can't unbe left. That's not even English. That's not a word. Okay? Unbe left. No. How can you unbe left? I may use that as the title of this reading. So you're like, I don't know. How do I do that? Now, at the end of the day, the simple answer is forgiveness, right? Forgiveness frees you up. Forgiveness says, you know what? All right. It is what it is. It happened. You know what I mean? But angels just said, even though you remove the swords, you're still left with the wounds. How do you heal from the wounds? God, I love this reading. This reading is the best. Angels just said self-medicate, right? Now, by the way, typically when you hear that terminology, it's in the negative. It requires, or it involves the use of alcohol or drugs or sex or whatever to, soak up or numb you to the point where you can't feel the wounds of the past. Okay. So with the 6 of Pentacles and the angel saying self-medicate, how come you can't self-medicate with positive thoughts? Oh, take your time. I'll wait. Right? So in other words, it's like, yeah, my mom left me or my dad left me, but you know what? I'm good today. Like, I've gotten over a lot of stuff. I've achieved a lot of stuff. I'm real good. That hurt and I would never wish that upon anybody, but I'm good, right? Why can't you self-medicate positively? Thank you too for everyone who has left me a donation. Saying that these readings have helped them. I so appreciate your support. Whether it is support just viewing my videos or monetary support. And if you would like to make a donation, the links are in the description box. I feel like I had to break up that energy. Because you're wounded. Two of Swords. Yeah. High Priestess. Okay, she came out. High Priest and High Priestess. So angels are saying, first off, this is going to be a combination of your physical self, your physical conditioning, your physical logic, your physical psychology. What makes you you in your relationships that involve emotions, your emotional relationships. So it's going to take that you and the energetic you to come together, to sit at a table and just start unpacking. Like, okay, so you was left, but the person who adopted you, oh my God, they loved your face off. So why is it that you had all of these years with this beautiful, positive family, but the one person who you had the least amount of experience with, why is it that you carry that pain so heavily instead of all of the positive energy, right? This is going to require you to come to the table, Eight of Pentacles, and just start unpacking, right? Just start unpacking. Okay. And Angel said, all right, I was thinking about making these healing videos on how to go about the process of self-healing, right? Where basically you kind of get back to the root of the heartbreak, right? You get back to the root of heartbreak. You identify it. Okay, mom leaving me at fire station. It's like, okay. Then you get, okay, well, how did that make you feel? Well, it made me feel like shit, like she threw me away, like I was a piece of garbage. Okay, good. Feel that, because now the person is going to be activated emotionally, right? And that's the stuff that needs to come up and come out. That's what is under the microscope here. So I was just going to go through one of those. I was just going to start putting out those videos for all different types of subject: abandonment, neglect, alcoholism, bad parenting, childhood trauma, sexual abuse, so on and so forth. So I don't know if I'm going to do those because they're deeply triggering, and I don't want someone to kind of spaz out in the comfort of their own home and then blame me for any sort of aftermath of their triggering. But anyway, I digress. So I feel like, again, that's what's under the microscope here, Scorpio. Angels are saying, absolutely, yes, your destiny with mama and daddy issues, right? But with these issues, they made you who you are, which is that boss dude, boss chick, or boss person, okay? But it's almost like you can't see that, or if you see it, you only see it in the negative. Well, of course I had to survive. I mean, it was just me, right? How about, you know what? Maybe it happened so I could be the boss person I am today, okay? And the angels just said, yeah, Scorpio ain't got those eyes. In other words, Scorpio don't look like this. Scorpio, no. But angels are saying, here it's time to highlight what's up with your triggers. What's going on with your triggers, right? What is it that somebody says to you that just sets you off, right? That's what's under the microscope here as well. And there's to me, the breadcrumbs, universe giving you this little food for thought. Then now it's time to start doing the work. Now it's time to start figuring out where those wounds came from. Not only that, but how those wounds are affecting your everyday life. Because the Nine of Wands is guarded. The Nine of Wands is guarded. Look, the wands are behind him, right? Somebody can't tap him on his shoulder. They got to go around them wands. Two of Swords, you're not seeing something. You don't want to see it. You don't want to hear it. You don't want to deal with it. Angels just said 222. A lot of you don't feel like you're good in relationships. You don't think you need a relationship. It's almost like, yeah, I'm done. Throw in the white towel. Fuck that. I don't need a relationship. I'll just live the rest of my life with me and my cat and some good ass TV. My angels just abruptly wrap this up. They're like, okay, you've done enough. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here, Scorpio, following the guidance of my angels, because I do kind of feel like there was a lot of meat in this reading. So play it back, right, over and over. Use it as your guide. Use it as your Bible to just get, or your Quran, or your Torah, or Bhagavad Gita, doesn't matter. Use it as your starting point of how to start to go back and unleash those past emotional. Emotions equal childhood. Not childhood. Emotions are also your inner child. So it is time for you not to just go back in the past and relive it, but it's go back in the past and heal it. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. If the reading does resonate, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I love you. Bye.